Every business analyst at some point in their career is wondering, should I get a CBAP certification and is it worth it? Are there any real benefits that this certificate gives you? Will you be able to land a new job or get a promotion or higher salary? Like really, what does it give you? Well, I actually happen to have one here, and it's been now 5 years since I got it, which is a significant amount of time to draw some conclusions and answer those questions. So if you really want to know if CBAP is worth it, this video is for you. And this is probably not what you want to hear. Make sure to watch till the end, because if you still want to spend your time and money and brain power on getting the CBAP after watching it, I'll share with you the method that I used to prepare and pass the exam. Hi, I'm Sergey Shimansky, and on this channel, I teach business analysts how to take ownership of their career and live a happy professional life. If you're here for the first time, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss new videos that we publish on the channel. If you didn't know it, then Certified Business Analysis Professional, or CBAP, is the highest level of professional certification by the International Institute of Business Analysis, or IIBA. Now, surprisingly, CBAP is fully based on another invention of this institute, which is the notorious BA book, or Business Analysis Body of Knowledge. In my humble opinion, it's the most boring, outdated, academic, and therefore irrelevant BA reading out there. So as you may guess, a lot of questions on the exam were required to just blindly memorize terms from the BA book. And my biggest concern is that the exam doesn't check your experience in very hands-on BA skills like writing user stories or requirement specs, managing product backlog in Jira, leading refinement sessions, or using BPM annotation. There's nothing like that even remotely in the exam. But in a way, it checks your fundamental knowledge and your way of thinking. If you're already wondering, are there any benefits of getting the CBAP certification? Well, yes, there are. But first, let's see when getting the CBAP will not make any difference for you. Here are the top reasons why getting the CBAP certification is not the best choice for you. Reason number one, your job does not require direct collaboration with stakeholders, nor planning or organizing requirements management process on the project. Or if now in any foreseeable future, you're not even planning on advancing to a senior or lead role in your company. Or you don't consider changing employers in the next several years. In this case, there's just nothing that CBAP will add to you, and frankly, it'll be hard for you to align the concepts from the BA book to your day job, and most likely you will not pass the exam. Reason number two, if you work in a very dynamic startup or agile environment, there's no way that CBAP, which is based on very conservative, very rigid concepts burnt into the BA book, will be of any help in your career. I think you'll even get the opposite effect and will cause more harm to your career in the agile and startup environment. For this situation, I'd rather recommend you consider Scrum certificates by Scrum.org or Scrum Alliance. Reason number three, if you're looking to advance your career to product management, there's no way that getting the CBAP will get you there to the product management. Instead, you need to focus on the niche PDM certifications like the Certified Product Manager by the International Product Management and Marketing Association. Reason number four, if you're building solutions for specific domains like healthcare, e-commerce, digital marketing, consider getting those profile certificates in those specific business domains. The profile certification will much likely open doors for new projects and assignments and give you much more advantages for promotion and salary negotiation than the CBAP. Reason number five, if you're a functional consultant building solutions based on platforms like SAP Commerce, MS Dynamics, Salesforce, Adobe Commerce, and so on, again, you'd rather focus on getting those platform certificates. Just as with the business domains, those platform certificates will give you much better chances in building up your career and open more doors than the CBAP. Now, don't get me wrong, having a CBAP in any situation will not hurt. There's very little chance that in this situation above, it will give you any advantage. Instead, you need to focus on getting other certifications in product management, platforms, business domains, or agile. Like in my specific case, because for the last 5 years, I specifically worked in the mix of solution and technology consulting, I didn't recognize that the CBAP would somehow have helped me in landing exciting opportunities or working with new clients. But instead, these are certifications Scale Agile and Scrum, along with the certificates with specific tools like Adobe Experience Manager, Sitecore, Content Stack. Those really helped me land new opportunities and high-profile assignments. And one more thing, from my observations, here in the United States, even though some jobs will ask for CBAP certification, it's almost always be optional. And there's absolutely no cult of CBAP in the USA, unlike in some other regions, like in Eastern Europe. What it means is that the majority of employers either simply don't know about it or they just don't ask for it. Hey, if you're with me so far and what I say resonates with you, hit the like button. And if you disagree or agree with what I say, let me know in the comments below and share your thoughts. So after watching so far, you may be still wondering if there are any situations where getting the CBAP makes sense. And the answer is yes. There are many situations where you may use the CBAP certification to your advantage, and this certificate may really help you advance your career further. So you definitely need to consider the CBAP certification if you're looking to land a senior BA or lead BA job. Why is that? Because in addition to demonstrating how you can really tackle the most complex BA tasks, plan the BA efforts, lead the discovery engagements during the job interview, you may also use the CBAP as a formal proof, and this proof is issued by the International Institute of Business Analysts. The CBAP certificate will definitely be an advantage if you're looking to switch to a management consultant job. Management consulting, by definition, will require you to solve a lot of unstructured problems, work with the C-level stakeholders, organize discovery and governance of the insights and conclusions in the consulting projects. And because the business analysis body of knowledge, which the CBAP exam is fully based on, is very fundamental, it will definitely help you with getting systematic knowledge and solving business-related problems. The CBAP will help you in salary negotiations if, in addition to this certificate, you can also negotiate getting more job responsibilities and use the CBAP as formal recognition of new skills that you've developed. The CBAP will help if you're building a BA competency or BA guild on your project or in your organization from scratch. You may use the BA book to lay down and establish some foundational BA processes, and the CBAP will definitely be helpful in that task. Finally, the CBAP is definitely seen as prestigious, and it gives you formal international recognition. To give you an analogy, you have an international diploma that may open doors to look for BA jobs in new countries, but it also may simply help you build professional confidence, deal with imposter syndrome, and give you personal satisfaction, which sounds weird, I know. Hey, and here's the story of how I was preparing and getting my CBAP. So back in 2019, I happened to be in between projects and I finally decided to pursue my long-time dream of getting the CBAP certification. In my case, I wasn't chasing it to ask for a raise or a promotion. I already knew that it wouldn't help me much in that regard. It was more for, I would say, prestige and self-assurance that I'm a recognized BA professional and as a stepping stone to build my authority with peers. I spent the first week or so researching and understanding the formal requirements and also getting the recommendations and filling out the application form, which is a very time-consuming process. Then the actual preparation took me a full month, and knowing myself, I had to be very self-disciplined and focused on the goal. So I established a daily regime where I dedicated 4 hours a day methodically reading the BA book, and I survived. You may send me a like only for that. And one more book, the exam guide, which basically explains BA book in terms that ordinary human beings may understand. And I also used free exam tools and actually purchased the exam training, which helped me to get into the mode of the real exam. And during my preparation, I did not participate in any study group or purchase an online course. It was all self-study based on 2 books and the exam preparation tool. Now, I speak for myself, but whenever I prepare for any formal certification or exam, I never feel like there's a moment where I'm fully ready. So what worked for me, I just set a deadline for myself where I stop studying and go to the exam. And so I did exactly just that. It was pre-COVID, so I scheduled an exam at the Prometric location here in Dallas. Now, the exam itself was really complex. And frankly, to the last minute, I thought I would not pass. I felt that the questions were really tough, And some of them, yes, they're required to blindly remember the exact phrasing from the BA book, but some required a lot of thinking and analyzing like specific business cases, and some required detailed calculations. So in a way, it was much more complex than many other certifications that I've passed. And I was also feeling that there was not much time for the exam, so I felt the constant rush that I needed to move forward. But finally, I hit the submit button, and in a few seconds, the computer said that I passed. And then I got back home and received my certificate via email in a few hours later. And that is how I got the CBAP certificate. Hey, if you want to learn more about how to truly take charge of your own career in business analysis, I invite you to a free career development webinar using the link below. There we'll talk about specific strategies and methods to build a steady career path from the junior BA to the lead BA and beyond. Enroll for free using the link in the description. I'm Sergey Shimansky, and thank you for watching this video. If you found it useful, click the like button and make sure to share it with someone who's really interested in getting the CBAP certification. And also, I have a video right here where I share the top 3 time-proven strategies for building a successful career in business analysis. I'll see you there in a second.